And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome into Lax Sports Network's coverage of the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships, live from the University of Limerick here in Limerick, Ireland. Got a Group D matchup, both teams' final group matchup of the tournament between Kenya and China. Kenya has a 1-2 record, but have only played one game so far here in Ireland. Had some travel difficulties, forcing them to forfeit their first game. And they had a scheduled matchup with Chinese Taipei, but the Chinese Taipei team had to withdraw from the tournament due to COVID-19 protocol. So this is Kenya's second matchup actually playing. China comes into this game with a 2-1 record. Defeated Chinese Taipei in their first game 10-1. Defeated Poland by a score of 9-8. And dropped their first match of the tournament yesterday against Wales 10-6. So both teams fighting for Group D positioning. After the next couple days, we head into the bracket rounds of the tournament. Group play has been extremely exciting, ranging from Group A all the way down to Group E. Kenya is in their white jerseys on the attack as we speak. Big hit there from Chen Zhenbang for China. As the flags fly, China in their red jerseys with their red helmets, moving from right to left across your screen. Kenya, as mentioned, in their white jerseys. In the offensive zone as we are underway here in the first quarter. Glad you could join us on Lax Sports Network. Daniel Chiarelli here with the call. Had some weather today, had a couple games delayed with some lightning strikes in the area, but glad to be underway here. Late afternoon in beautiful Limerick, Ireland. Some exciting matchups earlier in the day as well. As Kenya starts the first quarter a man up after the penalty on China. Here comes William Wurr. Up to Davis Wafula. Wafula had a goal in Kenya's one game against Poland. So here comes China. Playing right now, Puerto Rico and Japan. Playing over on field 2. We have the United States and Australia in a Group A showdown. United States leading currently 9-1 over Australia. Japan leading Puerto Rico 5-4 at halftime. Earlier today, the Czech Republic defeated Israel 11-4, and Korea defeated Uganda by a score of 11-8. As that pass gets deflected and goes high over the Chinese net, that will be a turnover and possession to Team China. Good strip there on that replay. Saw the Kenyan defense not afraid to use their sticks to their advantage to try to get those loose balls. Here comes China. Number 88, Damon Shu, shoots just wide. The two shoes for China. We have Damon Shu with 8 goals and 1 assist so far in the tournament. And Dylan Shu with the ball right now, shoots and scores. Telling you to watch out for him, but he showed you why he's so dangerous out there. Number 1 for China, Dylan Shu, scores his 7th goal of the tournament to give China the early lead here, 1-0. Take another look. Shu avoids a couple of whacks and just goes down low on the Kenyan goaltender to give China the early lead in this one. So I was mentioning before, the two shoes for China. You have Damon Shu, number 88. He's got 8 goals and 1 assist so far in the tournament to lead China in goal scoring. And the goal scorer, number 1, Dylan Shu, with his 7th goal, along with 4 assists. We have a quick timeout here. Still early in the first quarter, just underway here from beautiful Limerick, Ireland. China has a 1-goal lead.
China's first goal of the game scored at 11:47 by number 1, Dylan Xu. That is Xu at 11:47, making the game 1-0, China.
We are ready to get back underway here. Still the early stages of the first quarter. Number 1, Dylan Xu for China got them on the board. Goalies today for Kenya, number 24, Ian Atsali. For China, Washun Chui, number 11 in goal. Chinese goaltender has had a great tournament so far. Here comes Kenya on the fast break right off the faceoff. That's Reagan Ochan who leads Kenya in goal scoring. He's got 3 goals. There's a shot deflected off the goaltender. Kenya's right back at it. As mentioned before, Kenya has only played 1 official match so far in this tournament. See if they have some fresh legs taking on China, who has played 3 games in 3 days. Open in front, shot down low, save by Waxin Shi. We'll take one more look at that attempt. Down low, gets down in great positioning. Check that lower half of the net. China passes the midfield line. Again, China in their red jerseys. Kenya in white jerseys with black helmets. It's been a somewhat muggy day here in Limerick. Overcast with some showers. We had some storms earlier in the day that led to a couple delays. The weather should hold off here for this Group D matchup. So here comes China on the drive. That shot attempt pretty soft right into the net of the Kenyan goaltender. As Kenya looks to break out. Stick goes flying there. One of the Chinese attackmen fell down. A few stutter steps, doing it all alone here. Davis Wafula finally passes it up. 3-on-3 opportunity here for Kenya. There's a shot scooped up by Waxin Shi. So 2 shots apiece so far from Kenya and China. China leads it on the scoreboard 1-0 here in the first quarter. Appreciate you joining us for the 2022 edition of the World Lacrosse Championship here on Lax SN. We have a couple more games going on later today. So we finish up the group stages here in Ireland. We head into the 2 bracket stages after this one. Standings will be finalized. Brackets will be made. And that's when the exciting lacrosse begins. All these teams traveling from around the world, competing for the championship and the gold medal that comes at the end of it. Here's the goal scorer, Dylan Xu. Makes a great move, finds the open man, but pass is deflected. Great recovery there, a shot and a goal. What a snipe short side. Keegan Hughes scoops the rebound. What a release there from number 3, and China has a 2-0 lead. One more look. You can see Hughes very quick to pick up that ball and just let it rip. Fooling the Kenyan goalie. Doubling the lead for China here in the first quarter. So Keegan Hughes, the midfielder from Landover, Massachusetts. Gives China a 2-0 lead. Here he comes again. Hughes dishes it off. Back to Hughes behind the back. Goes wide. Try to get tricky with it there. Keegan Hughes. China maintains possession here. Kevin Yan with the inbound. To the middle. Scores. That's Damon's shoe, the other shoe. He gets on the board, number 88. His 9th goal of the tournament. China leads it 3-0 here in the first quarter. See the fake shot, fools the defender, gets to the slot, shoots it just above the left shoulder of the Kenyan goalie. 3 straight goals here for China in the first quarter.
There's just under 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
So as you heard, just under 7 minutes to go here in the first. China has extended their lead to 3 goals now. It's Megan Louis on the face-off for China, but Kenya able to come up with it. Then comes Davis Wafula, as mentioned before, leads Kenya in scoring. Here's number 3 behind the net. Over to William Wer. Tries to spin around. Chang's and Bang. He's a big body back there on the defense for China. See him position himself right in front of the goalie. Finds the open man. Shot. Great save there. Waxen Shi. Another shot blocked by Greg Wang. China comes in on the fast break. Dylan Shu. So the ball was in the back of the net, but a penalty called. Possibly a crease violation there. So the goal will not count. Kenya will get possession. As we look to reset here. About 5.5 minutes left in this first frame. Scooped up by the defenseman Dickens Nishibe. 1-on-4. It's forced to make a wayward pass. That will travel out of bounds. Possession will change to China. See that pressure by China so far here in this game, forcing the Kenyans to make some silly mistakes, allowing China to regain possession quickly. Set up in the offensive zone. Here's Keegan Hughes again. Makes a great move around the defender. Comes in with a bounce shot and it goes wide. Centering pass just high. Turnover is called by the ref. We'll have a quick change of possession. As Kenya attempts to move out of the zone. Being followed by 2 Chinese midfielders, and it's intercepted there. Great interception on the play. Damon Shu brings it in all alone. Got himself on a breakaway there, but decides to give it back. Here's Dylan Shu. Finally releases it. Bounces past the goalie and behind the net. We have a penalty called on Kenya. China will be a man up here for, I believe, a minute. Get the call. So that is a 1-minute slashing call on Kenya. That rip also goes behind the net. One more time. Great pass into the zone and a goal. James Zhu, the big midfielder. Nanjing, China. It's 4-0. What a great pass above the net to find Shu. He beats the goalie down low. Defense for Kenya has to do a better job of getting in those shooting lanes, trying to block those shots. China's had a lot of golden opportunities, no pun intended. Found themselves quite alone in front of that Kenyan net. As it's 4-0 here in the first quarter. James Shu got that last goal for China on the man advantage. And he was down a man for a slashing call. It's just under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's been all China so far. Tried to scoop the pass was Dylan Shu, but ball went out of bounds. It was a nice spin move, but China doing a great job of double teaming those midfielders and not even allowing them to pass the midfield line. They forced the turnover here and have possession once again. Field has been tilted in China's favor. As we take a timeout here, just over a minute left to go in the first quarter. China leads it by a score of 4-0. We'll be right back. The rest of the first quarter just after this. Welcome back to beautiful Limerick, Ireland. Just a couple minutes left here in the first. China has a 4-0 lead. They got the scoring started early in this one. 3 minutes in, Dylan Shu. Keegan Hughes got on the board. Damon Shu scored as well. James Shu scored that fourth goal for China just a couple minutes ago. China leads it in the shot department as well, 9-5. It's been a fairly even face-off battle as well between these two teams. Both teams winning half of the face-offs. Can't get more close than that. Here's Keegan Hughes. Over to Dylan Shu. Hughes comes behind the net. Stops and starts. Here's Dylan Shu. Gets in and scores. Beats the Kenyan goalie again, takes it himself. Dylan Shu. 2 goals on the game. It's 5-0 China. See, there's no defenders in front of that Kenyan net. All alone jukes out the goalie. Even gets a hit at the end of that play. Does it all. Dylan Shu from Potomac, Maryland, makes the trip to play for his home country of China. Has 2 goals here in the first quarter. China's got a 5 spot here. It's 5-0. Face off here. Still loose ball. Kenya's able to come up with it. Well Angala. Great move. Gets in and shoots wide. That was a great move by Angala to get past the midfielders. Here's Kenya again as time ticks down. Foul is called. That whistle was for our field. We have some action going on just around the other field, so players thought that whistle was for another game. But that's the end of the first quarter here between China and Kenya in Group D play. China leads it by a score of 5-0. Appreciate you joining us here on Lax SN. We will have the rest of the first half coming up right after this short break. And welcome back, everyone, to the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 Championship. Our Group D matchup between China and Kenya. Kenya coming in at 1-2. China with a 2-1 record here. It's quite the first quarter there for China, getting 5 goals. Great way to start. Kenya still looking to get on the board here. We are underway for the second quarter. Keegan Hughes right off the faceoff. Breaks in with a full head of steam. Gets in, shoots, and scores. Keegan Hughes. Right down Main Street. He makes it 6-0 China. One more look right off the faceoff. Keegan Hughes puts his head down. Takes a few strides, gets right in. Beats the Kenyan goalie above the left shoulder. Not sure the timeskeeper even started his stopwatch there. So just like that, it is 6-0 China. Seconds gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Grant Yang from Ann Arbor, Michigan. over to Damon Shu, also from Potomac, Maryland. Number 88, Damon Shu. Number 1, Dylan Shu. Two brothers playing for this Chinese national team here in Ireland. It's a great swim move there. Even better defensive play to knock the ball for a big hit. Took the hit to make the play there. There's a shot. A lot of mayhem in front. Still a loose ball right in front of the goal. Dylan Shu able to come up with it. Finds. Great save there. There's Kevin Yan on the doorstep. Stopped by the Kenyan goalie, and out they come. Here's Davis Wafula. Lightning bolt crossing midfield. Here's it in. Shot and a goal. Kenya's on the board. That's Jeff Mwangi for Kenya. Scores. Makes it 6-1 here. See, that play was all started. Davis Wafula, number 21 for Kenya. Great transition to get into the zone. Find Jeff Mwangi. That bounce shot beats the Chinese goaltender at his feet. So it is now 6-1 China. Kenya on the board here in the second quarter. There's Jeff Mwangi's first goal of the tournament.
And his first goal of the game for the 13:08 in the second quarter by number 11, Jeff Nzonga. Assisted by number 8.
Here's the pull. Makes the pass and makes the quick chains. Here's James Zhu. He scored back in the first quarter. Number 8 with the ball. Passes it over to Jiang Zahoy. Here's Zahoy. Here's the two brothers. Here's Damon Shu. Here's Hughes. Goal. What a passing play that was. Shu to Hughes. And the extra point is good for China. It is 7-1. Great passing play. Hughes beats the defender, Benjamin Ndivo, as he's driving the net. That's that quick shot off. Keegan Hughes. It's also his hat-trick goal. So Keegan Hughes, North Andover, Massachusetts, back in the United States, scores 3 goals here in the first half. China's lead is back to 6. Damon Shu with the assist there. Adds to his scoring totals. Damon Shu now has 9 goals and 2 assists in this tournament for 11 points. Keegan Hughes hits double digits in the goal totals. He's got 10 goals in the tournament through 4 games. So the two Shus and Keegan Hughes. Sounds like a great t-shirt idea. They've been the main offensive threats here so far for China. Here's Damon Shu. Takes a couple pokes from Collins Talum behind the net. Here's Chen Cheng-yong. Up to James Zhu. Over to Zhang Zahoy. Number 13 for China. Makes a nice stutter step to get around. Avoids a whack. 360 finds the open man. And James Zhu will play the point. See the attack for China always in motion, trying to find that open positioning for a great shooting lane or a quick pass opportunity, as we just saw on that last goal. Damon Shu lives behind the net. He finds Dylan. A whistle blows. Dylan Shu maintains possession for China. Here comes Dylan Shu. They've built that triangle around the Kenyan net. Here's his brother Damon. Damon Shu around, trying to go somewhat behind the back shot. Deflects off the Kenyan goalie, so China will retain possession here. Dylan Shu, behind the back pass, beautiful. Damon made sure he wasn't in the crease. Back to Dylan, shot and a goal. The two brothers hook up there. Damon to Dylan Shu. I'm sure they've practiced that in their backyards a few times over the years. China gets its 8th goal here in the second quarter, and it's 8-1. As soon as two brothers almost make eye contact, they connect on that pass and a quick shot there from Dylan Shu. Beats the goalie. China has a 7-goal lead here in Group D play. It's a beautiful Monday afternoon. China wins the face-off. But a turnover. Ref calls foul, and Kenya will restart. Some collision there. It's a loose ball being fought over. Big hit there. Still loose ball. Still a loose ball, finally scooped up by Kenya. Good swim move there. Whistle blows. So we have a quick timeout here called by Kenya. China leads it by a score of 8-1. We'll be right back here on Lax Sports Network with the rest of the second quarter. And welcome back, everyone. Glad you can join us here on LSN for our coverage of the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships as we're back underway here in the second quarter. China leads it by a score of 8-1. So we have just over 7 minutes left here in the first half. Then the Dylan and Damon Shu show so far here for China. Two brothers hooking up on a few goals. Build this lead for China here in the first half. But here comes Kenya trying to get back on the board. Bramwell Ongala finds Davis Wafula, had a beautiful assist on Kenya's first goal. Reagan Ochan. Back behind the net. Collins Talam has it stripped from Chang Zhenbang. Big defender back there, number 37. Physical presence out there for China. Kenya maintains possession here. And here comes Wafula. Pass goes high, but able to be scooped up. Nice shift move there to get free. The pass goes past Ongala. It finds Reagan Ochan. Reagan Ochan had a goal Kenya's one game so far in this tournament, a loss to Poland. Is able to get on the score sheet for his home country. Number 16 has the ball right now, directing his troops on where to get positioned. Now he's being prodded by the Chinese defense. That's Will Wu for China. Ochan still has the ball as he travels behind the net. Whistle blows. That may have been illegal contact on Kenya, trying to set the pick. Was an illegal screen call, so will be a turnover, and China will get the ball back. Long clear there by the Chinese goalie, in and out of the cradle. That's a turnover yet again. Here's Kenya. Here's a shot, bouncer. That was a bounce shot that started a roll from Reagan Ochan. Take another look. Almost beats the Chinese goalie. China leads in the shot category, 15-7. Face-off circle has tilted in China's side recently here in the second quarter. Won 7 of 10. Here's Damon Shu. Spin cycle there. Followed nicely by the Kenyan defense. As his brother Dylan plays catch with Gao Hojing, midfielder from Chengdu, China. In comes Zhang Zahui. Gets it knocked away, and good hit there. Call is made, and China will retain. Some physicality brewing here in the second quarter between these two teams. Great spin move there. Kevin Yan. Here's Kevin Yan again. Shot, kick, save, and a beauty there from the goalie. One more look. That goes down low. Save with the left foot. Here's Gao Hojing for China. Here's Damon over to Dylan. Fakes the shot. Gets in behind the back pass. Just escapes the reaches of Kevin Yan. Kenya will restart in their own zone. Still trying to build on that first goal they scored a little earlier on in this quarter. Jeff Mwangi, 2 minutes in, got Kenya on the board. That's been it so far. Great retrieval there. Dylan Shu finds the open man shot. Great save. Stick save there from Dylan's brother Damon. Deflection, and the ball rolls in. Kevin Yan. Some great real estate he found. Ball basically rolled right to his stick. One more look. The two Shu brothers get in on the defense, knock the ball free from the defenseman, and it finds Kevin Yan. He rolls the ball in for China's 9th goal here in the first half. It is 9-1.
Their 9th goal of the game. The game is now 9-1.
That was number 77 for China's first goal. Kevin Yan from Handon, China. Gets in on the scoring party. It's 9-1 here in the second quarter. Chen Cheng Yang on the faceoff for China, but Kenya able to scoop it up. Big hit there. Eric Wu, another big hit.
1 minute remains now. 1 minute.
as we have just under 60 seconds here to go in the second quarter, in the first half, between these two Group D squads. Again, glad you can join us here on LSN. It's been a fantastic weekend, last few days of lacrosse action here from the University of Limerick in Limerick, Ireland. Fantastic edition of this 2022 World Lacrosse Championship. Here's Benjamin Nadivo for Kenya. William Wurr, as the clock expires, let's see if they can beat the buzzer. William Wurr off the left knee of the Chinese goalie. One more opportunity as time is running down. And that'll do it here in the first half. China leads it by a score of 9-1. The two Shu brothers for China both getting on the scoreboard as they have done all tournament long, giving China an 8-goal lead heading into the second half. We'll be back after this short halftime break here on Lax Sports Network. I am Daniel Chiarelli. We'll be back after this with second half action. Don't go anywhere. Back everyone for second half action here. Beautiful Limerick, Ireland. Group D matchup between China and Kenya. And welcome back, everyone, to the 2022 World Lacrosse Championship Group D play between China and Kenya. Got about a half-hour delay there. Just underway here in the second half. Appreciate you sticking around with us here on LSM. We're back underway with second half action. China exploded for 9 goals earlier in the first half. 2 Shu brothers, Damon and Dylan, for China, getting on the score sheet. We are back underway here. Kenya retains possession here in the offensive zone. Reagan Ochan for Kenya. Off. That pass goes very high and out of bounds. We'll see how both teams respond to that lengthy delay. Had some rain in the area today. Otherwise been a picturesque and beautiful weekend here in Limerick, Ireland. 26 different countries participating in this year's edition of the World Lacrosse Championships. We had 8 countries making their tournament debuts. It's always great to see. China moves into the offensive zone. Here's Dylan Shu. Had a hat trick back in the first half. One of those goals assisted by his brother Damon, number 88, who has a goal himself. Here's Dylan, number 1, at the point. China moves in, shot. May ring off the post there from Kevin Yan. He has a goal as well. Back in the second quarter. 2 Shu brothers for China, both from Potomac, Maryland, United States. On a trip to play for their home country. So here comes Dylan moving in past the defender. Gets to the high slot. Thinks about passing, changes his mind. Here comes the pass, all alone in front. Shot and a goal. Kevin Yan beats the Kenyan goalie 5-hole right between the legs. And China has hit double digits here. It is 10-1 in the third quarter.
10 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 10 minutes. China's goal scored at 10:15.
One more look, another assist by Dylan Shu. Passes it off. Nice step around the defender. Bounces it in between the legs.
10th goal of the game.
We have a new goalie also in net for Kenya. Starts the second half. It is Abraham Okoth. Number 25 in net now. Another face-off here. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. China leads at 10-1. China leading in the face-off circle, winning 8 of 12 face-offs. As the Kenyan attackman gets taken down, that'll be a penalty on the play. Oh, look. Trips his feet up there with the stick. That'll be called always by the refs. So before that man advantage opportunity, we will have a quick timeout here. Just back underway in the second half, Group D action between China and Kenya. We'll resume action right after this short break. Welcome back, everyone. Appreciate you staying with us here on LSN. You can hear the anthems from the other games getting underway here. We have Sweden versus Hong Kong, Group E. And in Group A, Canada versus Haudenosaunee. Two exciting, high-octane teams getting underway here in Group A. We finish up the group stages here in Limerick, Ireland. Move on to the bracket stage later on in the week. Finally crown a champion. Got a gold medal to the winner of the World Lacrosse Championship. Kenya is now on the man advantage after that penalty by China. Shot and a save. Rebound goes back to Kenya. They set up again. See the trees in the background. It's quite the windy afternoon here in Ireland. It can get harder to connect on those long passes. Turnaround shot. They've deflected off one of the defensemen. Good save there. We are back underway here. Here's Davis Wafula. 21 for Kenya. Passes it behind the net. William Werr. Back to Wafula. Takes a few strides to his left. Back to Werr. The shot goes behind the net. Kenya will retain possession here. Back to William Werr behind the net once again. Right in front. Great save there. I believe that shot went right into the net. One more look. Right into the goalie stick. Great positioning there by the Chinese goaltender. China now makes their move across the midfield line. Oxen Shi for China. Been spectacular in net so far today. Dylan Shu moves in. Pass just goes out of bounds. Just under halfway through this third quarter. China leads it by a score of 10-1 as we have a turnover there. Dylan Shu picks it up. He's been dangerous so far today. It's a great move to get around the defender. And back to the point. James Shu. Gao Ho Jing with a great swim move there. It's Kevin Yan. Turnaround shot goes to the right of the goaltender. It's Damon Shu. Quickly off the possession. Pass goes through everyone. Big hit there. The Dylan Shu, number 1 for China, with the hat trick in this one. Good save there. Behind the back. Goes wide. He has 9 goals on the tournament with 4 assists. His brother Damon has a goal in this game as well, back in the first quarter. He's got 2 assists. There's a snipe and a goal. What a shot that was from James Shu. His second of the game. Dylan Shu gets another assist there. Great pass to find number 8. And just an absolute rocket of a shot. China takes an 11-1 lead here. We have another timeout on the field after that goal. Some great lacrosse action here from Limerick, Ireland. Appreciate you joining us on Lax SN. We will have the rest of the third quarter after this short break.
Tigers up 11-1.
So 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. That timeout by Team China. Scored their 11th goal. James Zhu with his second of the match. Dylan Zhu with 2 assists now, along with his 3 goals. He's been a menace out there on the field today for China. Another face-off here. And it is scooped up by Kenya. Davis Wafula, been a one-man wrecking crew for Kenya. Passes it off. There's a low shot. Just by the Chinese goal. Benjamin Nadivo here. Back to William Werr. Loves that X position behind the net. Always need a guy back there who's great at distributing the ball. And great field vision, finding those open lanes. Werr takes a second to evaluate. Here's a shot. They've deflected wide. Bounce shot just past the net. Here's Benjamin Nadivo once again. Switches hands, passes it off to the point man. To Reagan Ochan. Remington Okumu now behind the net. Up to the point. Stutter step gets open. Tries to spin around the defense. Does. But a better save there from Shi. Clearance bobbled for a second. Big hit there by Benjamin Nadivo. That'll be a call on China. And you know, we've got the ball back. Let's take one more look at that save. Down low. As I mentioned before, China's goalie played outstanding so far in this match, making saves on a lot of those bounce shots. Here's another shot. Saved right there. Those bounce shots can be incredibly difficult to save. Hard to track the ball and see just exactly where it will bounce, how high it will bounce. Playing goalie, one of the hardest positions in all of sports. Here comes Kenya again. Bounce shot goes wide. One more time. Tried to pass it right in front, but goalie was keen to that one. Got the back of his stick on it. Clearance goes out of bounds. Just eludes Zhang Ding for China. Big defenseman. Here's Davis Wafula. Directing the troops. Trying to get set up here. Good offensive possession. Wafula one more time. Passes it over. The far side. Nice spin move. We get free. Here's Wafula on the far side. Up to the point to Ochan. Into Devo. We'll get the ball right back. Here's Ochan at the point. Might gonna get set up here. Pressured by China. Ochan tries to get the ball back to the point, but loose ball is scooped up by China. There, it's back to the goalie. That to be a dangerous play. Up to midfield they go. Still loose ball. Ground ball scooped up by Kenya. Into the zone they come. Passes it off. Underhand shot. May have glanced off the post. But the goalie got his lower body on it. Good save either way. Big hit there as the ball is coming out of bounds. Reagan Ochan out there laying the body, number 16. We're back underway. China will have the ball. Deflected there. Ground ball again scooped up by Kenya, but still loose out there. Flicked into the air. It's Kenya who come away with it. Remington Okumu. That'll do it. 3 quarters gone here between China and Kenya. China leads it by a score of 11-1.
Third quarter, the score is 11-1.
And some exciting Group D play here. The final day of group stage action. So we head into the bracket rounds later on this week. Appreciate you staying with us here on Lax SN. We will have the 4th quarter action right after this. Welcome back, everyone. 4th quarter just about ready to get underway. China has an 11-1 lead. China scored 2 goals in that 3rd quarter. Relatively quiet 3rd quarter. Highlight was the 40-minute lightning delay we had, but we're glad to be back underway here. 4th quarter time, crunch time for these 2 teams. Big whack there, but play resumes. Kenya has possession. China leads the shots 24-15. Highlight story would be the Chinese goaltender, Waxin Shi. been unbelievable, saving 88% of the shots he's faced. 14 of 15. Kenya sitting at 1-2 on the tournament. China at 2-1. So both teams playing their fourth game of group stage. Here's Benjamin Nadivo. Over to William Wur. Back to Davis Wafulu. Remington Okumu at the point. Right to the high slot. Here's Ochan, gets in front, bounces it, but a good save. Ball rolls out. One more look, you can see a whole lot of red jerseys following him around. Chinese defense has been rock solid so far today. Really setting up in that defensive box, keeping everything to the outside. Most of Kenya's shots have gone wide. And when they haven't, Waxin Shi's been there to save the day for China. Here's Davis Wafula behind the net. Plays catch, gets the ball back one more time. Nadivo. Over to William Wur. Absorbs the check, comes in, shoots. Good save there, but a penalty called. Look, the jumping shot. She's able to stick on it. So we resume. Kenya still has the ball. Penalty was to number 2, Liu Mengon for China. And he will be a man up. Very deliberate here, getting set up. Looking for their second goal of the match. Here's Ochan. Pass gets deflected. Ground ball scooped up by China. Back to the goalie, Waxin Shi. Trying to tell one of his teammates to come back to receive the clearance. That's exactly what he does. James Zhu has 2 goals in this one. I'm back in the first quarter, and he scored the last goal for China to make it 11-1. The penalty has expired. Good kill there for China. Damon Shu moves in. He's had quite the game as well. A couple of goals, a few assists, add to his point totals. Him and his brother Dylan, both in the top 15 in overall scoring for this entire tournament. Here's Dylan with the fake pass. Dylan Shu moves in. Thought about the pass, but decides to come in again. China operates very close in that crease area, as you can see. Kevin Yan standing right in front. Gao Ho Jing as well. Trying to get open to receive that quick pass, but Dylan Shu decides to go wide instead to the corner. To his brother Damon. Great defense here from Benjamin Nadivo, not letting him by. Playing press defense here. Damon Shu is able to spin around, still being followed by Nadivo. Understep finally loses him. Over to his brother Dylan. Finds the open man, Yan. Spins, turns, shoots, and scores. Beautiful goal there from Kevin Yan for the hat trick. Took the defender off, spun around, and what a release there as we take one more look at it. Dylan Shu fakes the pass and then decides to let it free. Kevin Yan turns around, goes 5-hole on the goalie. It's 12-1 China here in the fourth quarter. Number 77, Keegan Yan, has 3 of the last 4 China goals. Almost a natural hat trick there, but he'll take it either way. It's here in the fourth quarter. Been all China in this one, 12-1. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the final frame. Group D matchup between Kenya and China. Kenya comes quickly on the fast break. Open man in front. What a great save by Huaxin Shi. He has been Johnny on the spot today as we see the fast break. My mistake, the shot never even got off. Pass was not received. Real good positioning there from China. Sawoli comes way out to make the clearance. Pass it over to Zhiyang Zahoy. Zahoy comes in, head of steam. Gets whacked there by Reagan Ochan. Sometimes you got to pay the price to make those offensive moves. One more look at it. Big collision here. Bit up high on Zhiyang Zahoy. We have a timeout on the field here. About 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter between China and Kenya. China leads it 12-1. Be right back with the rest of the fourth quarter. This short timeout break. Just about ready to get back underway here. Fourth quarter between China and Kenya. China leads at 12-1. Only been one goal so far here in the fourth quarter, and that's gone to China. The only Kenyan goal from Jeff Mwangi back in the early stages of the second. A great pass there to James Zhu. The shot is deflected. Ground ball right in front of the net. Can't be grabbed by China. That's Grant Yang who comes up limping. He'll take a seat. Hope he's okay. Midfielder from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Here's Kevin Yan. Over to James Zhu. Zhu has 2 goals today. Finally a great sight to see that sun come out. Cast some shadows as we hit late afternoon here in Limerick, Ireland. Been not the best day of weather, but We've gotten through it here. Overcast this morning, showers and lightning, leading to a couple delays. Here's a big shot, a great save. Shot came from Zhang Zahoy. Goalie was up to the task on that one. Here comes Kenya on transition. Big shot, bounces off the defenseman. Might have caught him in the helmet there. One more look. And here we go once again. We have another timeout here on the field. 12-1, China leads it. I believe we have another lightning delay.
There has been a lightning warning. We are asking everybody to please evacuate the field once again. Please, everybody.
So we will be delayed again here between China and Kenya. China leads at 12-1. Here in the fourth quarter, we will return as soon as it's safe to be out on the field again here in Limerick, Ireland. Hope you stay with us on Lax Sports Network. Follow us on all of our social media channels. Stay up to date. On our games will return here on this Sunday, the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships. We'll be back